So I did do good, right?
No, you did great.
Oh, see? See? I told you, right?
Congratulations.
You don't ever listen to me.
Hey.
When it comes to blending personality, craftsmanship, and a passion for cars, Danny the Count Koker stands out as an icon.
But have you heard the recent news?
Counting Cars, the hit reality series on the History Channel, offered fans a behind-the-scenes look at the intricate art of restoring and customizing vehicles at Count's Customs in Las Vegas. Over 10 seasons, Koker's vibrant personality and meticulous craftsmanship captivated audiences, turning him into a household name in automotive entertainment. However, after its unexpected conclusion in 2021, the question on fans' minds became, what led to the end of such a popular show? Beyond the surface of roaring engines and sleek paint jobs,
Were they conflicts, legal troubles, or a confluence of sad circumstances?
Danny Koker's journey is a tale of creativity, challenges, and perseverance. Let's delve deeper into the rise, challenges, and lasting legacy of Danny Koker and Counting Cars. Danny Koker, widely known as The Count, was born on January 5th, 1964, in Cleveland, Ohio. From a young age, his life was shaped by two powerful influences: the mechanical world of automobiles and the melodic rhythms of gospel music. His father, Daniel Nicholas Koker I, played a pivotal role in both these aspects. As an executive at the Ford Motor Company, his father surrounded young Danny with the intricacies of car engineering, sparking his fascination with vehicles. At the same time, Daniel Koker Sr.'s career as a baritone singer for the Cathedral Quartet and other gospel ensembles exposed his son to the vibrant world of music. Growing up, Danny spent much of his time in garages, observing skilled mechanics and experimenting with dismantling and rebuilding vehicles. The gift of an old cruiser bike from his father became a formative experience. Instead of just riding it, he meticulously took it apart, eager to understand its mechanics and put it back together. This passion for disassembly and reassembly foreshadowed the career he would eventually build. His weekends were often spent at car shows, absorbing the nuances of design, craftsmanship, and customization. In parallel to his love for cars, music played a deep role in Danny's life. His father's involvement in groups like the Oak Ridge Boys and Mahalia Jackson's touring ensemble left a lasting impression. At the age of 11, Danny performed at Carnegie Hall, a moment that exemplified his multifaceted talent. Music was not merely a side interest, it became an essential part of his identity, blending seamlessly with his love for cars over the years. Danny's high school years were divided between formal education and hands-on learning. Though he attended Valley High School, his real education came from the garages and workshops where he honed his skills, taking apart engines and customizing old vehicles with the guidance of seasoned mechanics. This unconventional, practical education shaped his perspective, focusing more on experimentation and innovation than on traditional schooling. By the time he left high school, Danny had already begun to envision a future where his two passions, cars and music, could coexist. His father's death in 2008 hit him hard, yet it also deepened his resolve to keep their shared love for automobiles alive. During that difficult time, he inherited his father's collection of classic cars, which became both a source of solace and inspiration for his future endeavors. Danny Koker's upbringing was more than just the sum of these influences. It was a perfect blend of hands-on mechanical learning and creative musical expression. These early experiences laid the foundation for what would later become Count's Customs, his renowned custom car shop in Las Vegas, and his band, Count 77. Whether restoring vintage cars or performing on stage, Koker's life was shaped by a passion for bringing things to life, whether mechanical or musical. After completing high school, Danny Koker's passion for cars became more than a hobby. It evolved into a full-fledged career. He initially worked at various automotive shops, learning the finer details of restoration and customization, while building a reputation as a talented mechanic. Over time, his growing skills and eye for detail set him apart, allowing him to experiment with projects that involved taking old, discarded vehicles and giving them new life. It was this hands-on approach that became his signature, not just repairing, but reimagining what a car could be. In 1999, Koker took a significant step by establishing Count's Customs in Las Vegas. The shop began as a small business focused on restoring hot rods, motorcycles, and classic cars. Unlike traditional repair shops, Koker's vision was unique. He wanted his shop to be a space where automotive dreams could come to life. Every car at Count's Customs was treated as an art project, combining meticulous mechanics with custom paint jobs, innovative designs, and detailed upholstery. What set Koker apart was his philosophy. Each car was more than a machine. machine. It was a personal expression of craftsmanship. Though Count's Customs initially catered to a niche community of local car enthusiasts, word quickly spread about the shop's exceptional quality and creativity. Koker's fame began to grow as the shop became known for its ability to transform rusted relics into automotive masterpieces. This early success laid the groundwork for something even bigger. In 2010, Koker's appearances on the popular History Channel series Pawn Stars opened new doors. On the show, Koker made a name for himself as a charismatic expert on vintage vehicles, providing appraisals and insights that demonstrated both his passion and expertise. Koker's recurring role on Pawn Stars caught the attention of the producers, who saw potential in a spin-off that would focus entirely on his work at Count's Customs. Recognizing the opportunity, the History Channel launched Counting Cars in 2012. The show offered audiences a unique glimpse into the world of automotive restoration, following Koker and his team as they bought, restored, and customized cars for clients. It wasn't just the technical aspects of the builds that captivated viewers, it was the infectious enthusiasm Koker brought to every project, as well as the lively banter among his crew. From the very first season, Counting Cars resonated with audiences. Viewers were drawn not only to the impressive transformations, but also to Koker's personality, a blend of rock and roll charisma and genuine passion for his craft. His insistence on doing things his way, even if it meant taking risks or exceeding budgets, became part of the show's charm. Each episode felt like an adventure, with Koker often making spontaneous purchases of rare vehicles and putting his team to the test with ambitious projects. The success of Counting Cars brought newfound fame to both Koker and his business. His shop, which had once been a local operation, was now a tourist destination for automotive enthusiasts visiting Las Vegas. In addition to attracting a global fan base, the show also opened doors for business ventures beyond Count's Customs. Koker and his wife, Corey, launched Count's Vamped Rock Bar and Grill, a venue that blended their love of rock music with their entrepreneurial spirit, further solidifying Koker's place as a multifaceted business figure. As Koker's profile grew, he remained committed to expanding his brand. He diversified his business portfolio with ventures such as the Count's Tattoo Company, further intertwining his personal interests with his entrepreneurial pursuits. Whether it was through tattoos, restored cars, or live music, Koker managed to turn his passions into profitable enterprises, making Count's Customs more than just a business. It became a lifestyle brand. With Counting Cars gaining momentum, Koker's shop became known not just for the quality of its work, but also for the relationships he built with clients and celebrities alike. From local collectors to high-profile figures, people flocked to Count's Customs, seeking custom builds. Over time, Koker amassed a personal collection of over 50 cars and 70 motorcycles, a testament to his lifelong love affair with all things mechanical. By the end of the show's early seasons, Koker's dream of blending his love for music, cars, and business had come to life in ways he never imagined. His journey from a garage in Las Vegas to international stardom was not just about building cars. It was about building a legacy that celebrated creativity, individuality, and passion in every project. Danny Koker's rise to fame reached its pinnacle in 2012 when Counting Cars debuted on the History Channel. As a spin-off of the immensely popular Pawn Stars, the show captured the essence of Koker's passion for automotive restoration. Positioned at the helm of Count's Customs, Koker brought a unique blend of creativity, risk-taking, and artistry to every project, transforming neglected vehicles into mechanical masterpieces. Unlike typical automotive shows, Counting Cars intertwined Koker's eccentric personality with the technical intricacies of vehicle customization, giving viewers both entertainment and inspiration. The show chronicled the daily operations of Count's Customs, following Koker and his team as they bought, restored, and sold rare and vintage vehicles. What made Counting Cars compelling was Koker's impulsive nature, often purchasing cars on a whim, followed by his team's race to complete ambitious builds within tight deadlines. His philosophy was never just about financial gain. It was about breathing life into forgotten vehicles, often pushing projects beyond their original scope to achieve stunning results. In addition to his work in the garage, Koker's on-screen charisma and rock and roll style played a significant role in the show's success. Sporting signature bandanas, leather vests, and a biker aesthetic, he embodied a persona that resonated with viewers. The chemistry among Koker and his crew, including Kevin Mack and Horny Mike, also contributed to the show's popularity. Their camaraderie and occasional conflicts provided an engaging narrative that gave audiences insight into the realities of running a custom car shop in Las Vegas. As the seasons progressed, the projects grew more extravagant, including custom choppers, hot rods, and rare classic vehicles. Some of the builds pushed both the creative limits of the team and the financial constraints of the business. Koker's willingness to take risks, often at the expense of profits, gave the show a sense of authenticity. Audiences appreciated his focus on craftsmanship over commerce, which distinguished Counting Cars from other reality TV series that leaned heavily on drama and gimmicks. The show's crossover with celebrity culture also amplified its popularity. Over the years, high-profile clients, from collectors to musicians, sought out Koker's expertise for unique builds. This added an element of prestige to the shop, attracting both tourists and media attention. Count's Kustoms became a Las Vegas attraction, drawing car enthusiasts from around the world eager to see the place where automotive dreams came to life. With Counting Cars in full swing, Koker also leveraged his musical passion by founding Count 77, a rock band that performed in local venues and further cemented his multifaceted brand. His business ventures expanded to include Count's Vamped Rock Bar and Grill, which combined live music with a biker-themed ambiance, reinforcing Koker's blend of music and mechanics as a lifestyle. Despite its popularity, the production was not without challenges. As the scale of the projects increased, so did the demands on Koker and his team. Managing tight deadlines, client expectations, and unforeseen mechanical problems added to the tension within the shop. These struggles were often highlighted in episodes, giving the show a sense of realism that endeared it to fans. Every episode showcased not just the final product, but the painstaking process involved, which resonated with viewers who understood the dedication required for such transformations. By the end of its early seasons, Counting Cars had become more than a TV show. It was a cultural phenomenon that showcased the art of car restoration through Koker's unique vision. It attracted a devoted fan base that admired both the finished builds and the journey to achieve them. The show's success not only solidified Koker's status as a leader in the automotive world, but also allowed him to pursue new business opportunities, expanding his influence beyond television. With the perfect mix of creativity, passion, and entrepreneurial spirit, Counting Cars became a staple of the History Channel, running successfully until 2021. However, as the show grew, so did the pressures and complications that would later challenge Koker's career and personal life. As Counting Cars continued to rise in popularity, the challenges of managing a high-profile television show and custom car business began to take their toll on Danny Koker. Beyond the exciting builds and high-energy episodes, Koker faced several legal, personal, and professional struggles that complicated his journey and cast a shadow over his growing empire. Koker's business faced internal conflicts. Managing a growing enterprise like Count's Kustoms, with its increasing client demands and television commitments, led to friction among the crew. While the camaraderie among the team was part of what made Counting Cars appealing, the intense workload and occasional disagreements strained relationships behind the scenes. Some longtime employees left or were dismissed, which fueled rumors of instability within the business. Koker's personal life was not immune to public scrutiny either. His marriage to Koker, who was heavily involved in managing their nightclub, Count's Vamped, came under speculation. Rumors circulated that their relationship had been affected by the stresses of running multiple businesses and maintaining a public presence. There were also reports of Corey facing a health crisis, though the couple chose to keep the details private, further intensifying the intrigue surrounding their personal lives. However, they eventually dispelled these rumors by continuing to work together and appearing at public events, showing a united front. The pressures of television production also began to take a toll on Koker and his team. As the projects grew more ambitious, the crew faced tighter deadlines and heightened expectations, leading to burnout and occasional conflicts. With each new season, the stakes increased. What had started as a passion project.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Danny Koker here, aka The Count. Want to talk to you.
Was now a full-fledged business with a national audience and celebrity clientele to impress. Although Koker thrived on challenges, the combined weight of legal issues, personal struggles, and business pressures began to alter the direction of the show. As the team shifted toward high-end builds, some longtime fans felt alienated, criticizing the move away from the more relatable, everyday car projects that had initially defined the show. The transition toward luxury vehicles, such as Ferraris and custom choppers, signaled a shift in the brand's focus, which some saw as prioritizing profits over passion. These internal and external challenges culminated in the show's abrupt cancellation in 2021. While no official reason was given for the end of Counting Cars, it was clear that the mounting pressures had made it difficult for Koker to continue balancing his multiple ventures. Fans speculated that the decision to end the show was driven by a combination of factors, including creative exhaustion, business challenges, and Koker's desire to step away from the spotlight to focus on his personal well-being. Though Counting Cars had come to an end, the challenges Koker faced during its run left an indelible mark on his career and personal life. His ability to confront and overcome these difficulties only added to his legacy. For Koker, the road ahead was no longer just about building cars. It was about rebuilding his life and reclaiming the joy that had initially driven his passion for restoration and customization. With the abrupt cancellation of Counting Cars in 2021, Danny Koker found himself at a turning point. For nearly a decade, the show had been the cornerstone of his career, propelling Kustoms to international fame and allowing him to pursue various personal and professional ventures. However, the end of the series did not signal the end of Koker's ambitions. Instead, it opened a new chapter in his life, one focused on reconnecting with his passions, managing his existing businesses, and navigating life without the constant demands of reality television. Koker's first step, post-Counting Cars, was to refocus on Kustoms, ensuring the business maintained its reputation as a leader in custom car restoration. With the shop no longer tied to the production schedule of a TV show, Koker had more creative freedom. The shop began offering free tours to visitors, transforming itself into a destination for automotive enthusiasts and fans of the show. The tours showcased many of the iconic vehicles restored on Counting Cars, and served as a way for Koker to keep the spirit of the show alive. At the same time, Koker shifted his attention to Count's vamped rock bar and grill, a business venture that combined his love for music and entrepreneurship. The venue, which had long been a popular spot in Las Vegas, took on an even more significant role in Koker's life after the show ended. He became more involved in booking live performances, creating a space that reflected his personality, blending motorcycle culture, live rock music, and retro aesthetics. Music also continued to play a vital role in Koker's life. His band, Count 77, enjoyed renewed attention as Koker devoted more time to rehearsals, performances, and new music projects. The band's fusion of hard rock and blues, along with Koker's dedication to performing live, further cemented his identity as both a musician and an entrepreneur. In interviews, Koker expressed his belief that music and cars were deeply connected in his life, both serving as outlets for his creativity and passion. Koker's personal journey towards sobriety also remained a focus. After his struggles with addiction became public, Koker embraced his recovery with the same dedication he had once applied to cars and music. He used his experience to connect with fans on a deeper level, often discussing the importance of resilience and personal growth in interviews and public appearances. This openness allowed him to rebuild his image, transforming him from a reality TV star into a figure admired not only for his skills, but also for his honesty and determination. With his television commitments behind him, Koker found new ways to engage with his fan base. He became more active on social media.
Danny the Count Koker here. Welcome to the Counts Customs YouTube channel.
Sharing behind-the-scenes glimpses of life at Counts Customs and updates on new car projects. This direct interaction allowed him to stay connected with fans who had followed him throughout Counting Cars. Koker's move to digital platforms reflected a broader shift in entertainment, as more creators embraced the flexibility of online content to engage with their audiences on their terms. While Danny Koker became a household name with the success of Counting Cars, the show's behind-the-scenes operations were not without controversy. Legal disputes and scandals involving Counts Customs cast a shadow over Koker's otherwise celebrated career, revealing the challenges of managing a business under public scrutiny. One of the first public controversies surfaced in 2014 when a couple filed a $50,000 lawsuit against Counts Customs. They had commissioned a custom restoration for their 1967 Ford Mustang, expecting it to feature prominently on Counting Cars. However, they claimed that no meaningful work had been completed on the vehicle despite upfront payments, and their request for a refund was denied. The case was eventually settled, but the negative publicity highlighted the operational difficulties of balancing television commitments with running a functional custom shop. The legal troubles deepened in 2017 when former employee Joseph Frontiera was accused of embezzling over $75,000 from Count's Kustoms. The stolen funds were allegedly used for personal luxury expenses, such as exotic vacations and a new vehicle. Although Koker was not directly implicated, the controversy damaged the shop's reputation. It also raised questions about internal management and oversight, leaving fans and clients wondering how such financial mismanagement could occur unnoticed. Adding to the turmoil were rumors of controlled substances, suggesting that some of the funds linked to the embezzlement scandal might have been used to purchase narcotics. There were speculative claims that the narcotics were connected to Koker himself, although no concrete evidence or legal action against him ever followed. These allegations further complicated Koker's public image, creating stress both within the business and among the fan base. Despite the lack of confirmed charges, the rumors persisted, leaving a lasting mark on Koker's brand and raising concerns about transparency within Count's Kustoms. Beyond the legal disputes, managing the intense workload and expectations that came with reality, television also strained Koker's relationships with employees.
That now we're going to do graphics from stem to stern, from top to bottom, from front to back. And you told me the budget is 10?
As projects became more ambitious, tensions between staff members grew, with some longtime team members leaving the show or being dismissed under contentious circumstances. These challenges, coupled with the lawsuits, contributed to the growing pressure on Koker to maintain the business's credibility while still delivering entertaining content for the audience. These controversies underscore the difficult balance between fame, business, and personal integrity. For Koker, the legal disputes and rumors marked a challenging chapter in his career, forcing him to reassess operations at Count's Kustoms and repair his public image. Although these incidents were setbacks, Koker's response to adversity, alongside his efforts to keep the business thriving, revealed the complexities of managing success in the limelight. Despite Danny Koker's efforts to recover from the legal and personal challenges that haunted his later years, the lingering effects of these controversies cast a dark shadow over his legacy. Fans who once admired him for his passion and authenticity began to question the integrity of his public image. Even after his legal battles were resolved, whispers of instability at Count's Kustoms and skepticism about his recovery continued to swirl, tarnishing his once celebrated reputation. The abrupt cancellation of Counting Cars in 2021 marked not only the end of the popular series, but also the beginning of a period marked by doubt and decline. Without the platform of the show, Koker's influence diminished, and Count's Kustoms struggled to maintain the same level of public interest. Although free tours and showcases of past builds were offered, many fans lamented the shift from the shop's original charm to what felt like a desperate attempt to stay relevant. Rumors about financial troubles within Koker's ventures added to the growing unease. Some speculated that the shift toward high-end luxury projects alienated the core audience that once celebrated the relatable, grassroots nature of the shop's early builds. The departure of key team members also fueled concerns about the stability of the business, leaving fans to wonder whether Count's Kustoms would survive without its television spotlight. Meanwhile, Koker's marriage to Corey continued to face scrutiny. Despite public denials of health issues and rumors about their relationship, the constant speculation took its toll. Fans once captivated by the couple's partnership began to drift away, discouraged by the series of unfortunate events that clouded the Koker brand. Though Danny Koker remains active in the Las Vegas community, his efforts to rebuild are often overshadowed by the scandals of the past. Some fans still hold on to hope for a revival of Counting Cars or a return to form, but others view his fall from grace as a cautionary tale about the costs of fame and the difficulty of managing personal demons in the public eye. In the end, what remains is a fractured legacy, one marked by brilliant creativity and profound struggles.
We'll make about $500 on this whole gig.
We're making 500. Dude, do you know the butt chewing I get for that little bit of a profit? If I did this, you guys would be dragging me up and down Highland behind a car right now.
Danny Koker's story serves as a reminder that even the most successful figures can face devastating setbacks, and that not all endings are triumphant. The allure of the open road and the promise of redemption may still lie ahead. But for now, Koker's journey remains shrouded in uncertainty, leaving fans with a bittersweet sense of what once was and what could have been.